spring comes around, plants grow. And when plants grow, bugs come around. This idea with aphids, whiteflies, and spider mites. Grab some kind of container or a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of dish soap, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and 1 cup of water. Mix it well. The next thing you want to do is get a spray bottle and a funnel. Pour this natural bug-killing spray into the spray bottle. Close it, and that's it. Go outside in your garden and start spraying your plants. So don't waste your money on those expensive bug sprays when you can make this and it's just as good.
Bugs hate the smell of peppermint. Well, most of them do anyway. It's a great natural way to get rid of pests in your garden or keep them from coming in the first place. You don't want to apply the oil directly to the plants. You want to dilute it so it's not quite as strong, but still effective. And yeah, that's my chickens in the background.
Okay, let's talk mealybugs. How to spot them and how to treat them. These small white cottony blobs destroy your plant by feeding on the plant juice. As you can see here, the white fuzz could easily be missed. Once you spot it, you want to treat it immediately. You're going to use a 70% isopropyl alcohol to spot treat every place you find it. After that tedious process, you're going to want to mix water, neem oil, and soap. I'll give you the ratios here on the screen. Shake it up so the oil and water mix. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can do it in a bowl. If you can't move the plant, you have to wipe down each leaf individually, or you could take it outside to spray. Give it a nice good spray to make sure you don't miss a spot, and hopefully you saw this video in time to save your plant.
One of my favorite organic gardening practices is ladybugs. First, you have to refrigerate them for at least an hour. You can see as soon as you pull them out, they're very active and ready to go. This is my variegated sea hibiscus, native to Hawaii, and she is one of my most valued plants. As you can see down here, she's got a little bit of a pest problem going on, and so that's why we are releasing these ladybugs today. This is what they're gonna help with. The first thing we need to do is to give the ladybugs something to drink by spraying some droplets of water on the leaves. I do not recommend misting plants in this way for any other reason. It's best to release them in the morning or in the evening. Just trim the corner and release them onto the soil of your plants. You can see this one here getting a drink. These little babes are truly such a treasure for any indoor or outdoor garden. Be sure to follow for more organic plant care tips.
Yes, this will always sound good to me. Rest in peace, MC Green.
Hola, hola. It is very important to check your plants regularly. Look what I found. This leaf is perfectly perforated, and that is a sign of bugs. So I am on the lookout right now. My mom used to say, when there's one, there's more. So I am finding them. I couldn't really find any specific bug on the soil. There's a nut. But I couldn't find any more, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add cinnamon on top of the soil. This just helps regulate the gnats. And then I'm gonna add neem oil on the leaves and on the soil as well.
What's up, guys? Check out this simple homemade way to keep bugs away from your plants. If you're dealing with whiteflies, spider mites, aphids, even mosquitoes, do this trick. All right, measure out 2 cups of water, 1/3 cup of olive oil. Add it to the water. 1 teaspoon of dish soap. We're gonna add that right to the water as well. Mix it all up. Grab a spray bottle, a funnel. We're gonna add the liquid in there right now. And that's it. Go outside in your garden and start spraying it on your plants. Olive oil is a natural insect repellent. If you like this trick, make sure you like this video and I'll be doing more.
Oh my God, what is that?
Ugh, mealybugs. We hate them, but we all get them. Don't panic. We're gonna get rid of them. Looks like you caught it early. Step 1, wipe your entire plant down with rubbing alcohol. I use like a cotton swab, something like that. Physically remove any white wispiness, get rid of it all. Step 2, you're gonna need to get neem oil spray. You can buy it pre-diluted or you can mix it yourself. Recipe on my page. And then wipe the whole thing with neem oil. Repeat every 2 to 3 days. And it looks like you caught it really early, so probably only needs 2, maybe 3 of those treatments. Just keep watching.
It's quite alright, I need you, baby.
been eating.
Mealybug check. You wouldn't be a normal plant parent if you haven't dealt with mealybugs. They literally come out of nowhere and spread like wildfire. So take that bad boy outside and give it a nice squirt down with some insecticidal soap. Go ahead and grab your hose because it's gonna get messy. Lay that baby on her side and squirt her down at high pressure. The idea is that you are exterminating all of those bugs off the plant, and then you're gonna wanna go back in with some low pressure and get into all those cracks and crevices, because you know that's where those bad boys live. Then you use our good old-fashioned neem oil to lubricate those leaves down and make sure that those bugs do not come back. And this is the hardest part for me because it takes forever for the water to get out of the soil, and I can't just leave it there. So I do my best, but then I just actually leave it there. So try not to leave it in the sun when there's neem oil on it.
Bugs have been eating my basil. Just apply soap and use the studs to wash the leaves. Look at that tiny plague.
I discovered mealybug on this plant. That's it right there. That is the cottony sac that it lives in. The actual bug is actually inside. So using an alcohol dipped Q-tip, I went through and started picking it up. See those little brown spots? That's actually the mealybug. Watch this little guy here. As I get close, he actually moves. It's kind of gross. But I went through the whole plant and started wiping it all up and discovering that I found it all over the place. See that brown? Yeah, that's him after I rub him with the alcohol. There he is again. And then on this plant, I discovered it underneath, which was another nearby plant. This is a real big pest and it gets on everything. See that? There's one actually crawling. With my 10 times on my camera, I'm now able to see it. And those little sacs everywhere, that's just what it lives in. So I sprayed it with alcohol, rinsed it off really, really well, and I'll have to check back on it again. Your phone is a powerful telescope. At 10 times in, from 2 feet away, you get this. Imagine if you did from 6.
Work with houseplants for a living. Do you have little gnats flying around your house driving you bonkers? 'Tis the season of fungus gnats. When they fly around your house, they're no problem, except when you're laying in bed on your phone at night and they keep flying in your face. But actually, they do hurt your plants. They lay eggs in your soil, and then the babies hatch, and then they eat your roots. Here's how you get rid of them. These. Take one out, stick it in your plant, and look. There they are. It's going to take a little bit for the mold to die. Once you catch the ones that are already flying, the babies hatch and they start flying.